How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Today we are going to be doing some reactions. I asked Mrs. Boss, my wife, to send me some food-related TikToks so that I can check them out. I'm hoping I don't regret this. Let's check out the first one.
Halfway through making a salmon grilled cheese and I had to stop and record because, are you joking? This looks so good. We're not even done yet. Anyways, we're going to start off seasoning the salmon. Add whatever you want to your salmon to season it. We all like different things, but the one thing that's going to take this to the next level is starting off with honey so the dry seasonings can stick to it. Delicious.
Okay.
Look at it flying away. Anyways, cream cheese filling, cream cheese, spinach, Parmesan Romano cheese, salt, pepper, and garlic powder to create the filling.
It's a lot.
I personally love me some good sourdough bread, and then we're gonna spread everything on both sides and then also add in some cheese. Personally, this was very cheesy, so you could even stick to doing it just on one side. Look at that delicious, crispy, juicy
A lot
salmon.
of cheese.
Anyways, we're gonna add some Kewpie mayo to the top of the bread. It's gonna get it nice and crispy when we toast it with some butter in that pan. Oh my gosh.
It's a little too much for me.
The other side as well. Flip it over. Y'all, you joking?
It looked good though.
I burnt the top a little bit, so I'm like, what can I do right now? Because I kind of forgot about this for a second. So I added some Parmesan cheese and parsley to the top.
That's a lot.
And there you have it. Salmon grilled cheese.
I would.
Halfway through.
I was okay. That looked good. Let's go to the next one.
These are honey garlic chicken wings. I can't explain to you how good that bite was. I'm gonna generously season down some party wings, drop in some all-purpose flour, and then just let them soak up that flour for a second. Now into a separate bowl of flour, add in some carbonated water. Treat this like a normal tempura batter and make sure you season it. And then last but not least, in the final bowl, we have half potato
Make
starch
sure
and
you
half
season
flour.
it.
To butter, spoon, and lots of minced heartburn. I'm gonna add in a bunch of hot sauce. Then I'm gonna do a kiss of sesame seed oil and some soy sauce. And then best for last, finish with some hot honey. Let this cook down for a couple minutes and optionally add chili flakes. Dry chicken wing is gonna go into the wet batter. And then after dripping off the excess moisture into the dry, properly dust them off and go into oil set at 315 degrees. Pull them out after about 7 minutes. Now crank the heat up to 360 and finish them off for 1 more minute. I'm telling you, these are even perfect on their own. Instantly get these lost in the sauce. And as always, now bismillah. My mouth is literally drooling. These are
Okay, so I don't know what it is about lately, but hot honey has been pretty lit. Just saying.
Let's make something out of nothing. We got some Bang Bang salmon bites. If you love Bang Bang shrimp, give these a try, and they're definitely going to be your new favorite. First is some salmon cubes. Add in some buttermilk. Throw in your favorite hot sauce, and a packet of that sazon. Grab a bowl, add in some flour, then sprinkle in a little lemon pepper. Hit it with some garlic powder, a little onion powder. Throw in some cayenne pepper. Really use whatever you like to season it up good. Put your salmon in the flour. Drop it in the hot grease. Fry them up. They're going to come out nice and crispy, just like this. Now we got to make that good old sauce. To a measuring cup, add in some mayo, drizzle in some sriracha, drop that honey up in there, sprinkle in some red pepper flakes, give it a mix, and that's it. All right, y'all. Let's make something out of nothing.
It's like honey and spiciness has been becoming like one of the greatest friends ever.
This dinner is
and I
quick,
agree, it's so good.
delicious, and you only need to buy 5 things to make it. Start by heating up your ground beef or ground turkey in a skillet and boil a pot of water. Once your water is boiling, you'll add in some tortellini. Cook according to the package. Shred up some mozzarella cheese. I have this linked on my Amazon storefront, mealsandmunchies.com. You'll then season your meat, salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, and a little bit of crushed red chili flakes. Drain it, add a jar of marinara sauce, and 1 block of cream cheese. Once that's well combined, add in your cooked tortellini. Top this
mix it thick.
with your
Okay,
mozzarella
got
cheese and bake for 10 minutes at 350 degrees. And follow me for more recipes.
I mean, it looks good. I try it. Why not?
I feel like I cracked the code on the best brownies of all time. Here's how to make them.
Are we sure about that?
Actually start with brown butter, which is toasted butter. I mean, come on, how good does that sound? So cook it over low heat until it turns this golden brown color. Then add that to a bowl with 3/4 of a cup of cocoa. Doing the cocoa in this way helps to bloom it, so it adds flavor and depth. I learned this trick from Butternut Bakery. I love it. In a separate bowl, combine 3 eggs.
Butternut Bakery.
Of light brown sugar. You're gonna want to whisk that until it's super fluffy and you can barely feel any sugar granules between your fingers. Add in the chocolate mixture, mix it all together. Oh my god, it's like art. I love it. Is that weird? Anyways, okay. 3/4
They sound like me getting distracted.
Add in some salt. It is just so good. I'm getting distracted. Okay, 1/2 cup of chocolate chips,
exactly what I was talking
into
about.
a 350-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes until it looks like this. And there you go. That's the brownies.
Yeah, that looked
I
good.
feel like
I ain't gonna lie.
If you only have one russet potato left in your pantry, you need to use it to make these crispy, cheesy Korean potato pancakes. I ended up microwaving my potato for 6 minutes because I was too lazy to boil it, and then I
Could have
added a
boiled it.
teaspoon of salt,
Should have boiled
half a
it.
teaspoon
But
of
okay.
sugar, and 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Then I formed it into this dough and folded in some fresh mozzarella, fried it in a neutral oil until it was crispy golden brown, and that is basically it, you guys. These were amazing. If you only
I
have
mean,
one russet
reminds me of a rellena. You know, it's a Puerto Rican dish. Or Spanish dish. Oh,
Y'all,
sorry,
it's
that was
safe
something
to have
else.
me
Don't
making
mind that.
chicken tenders until I hit 2 million on TikTok and 500K on Instagram. And today I made honey chipotle chicken tenders. Now y'all already know I give my chickies a quick wash in some cold water, and once I'm done with that,
Are you sure you don't need soap?
Buttermilk and pickle juice.
Mrs. Boss will get that.
And for spices, I have this hot
Oh,
chipotle,
ooh, okay.
cayenne pepper, garlic and onion powder,
Flavor.
and some salt because the hot chipotle is salt free. Mix that and set it aside. Now you already know for the flour mixture I use the exact same seasonings. I'm going to say about a half a tablespoon of each seasoning, but I also added pepper. You're going to give that bag a little shake and then bread your tenders in it. Set them aside, let them rest for about 10 minutes. And
She
then
bread
add
them
to
really
your
good.
hot canola oil. Cook them until nice and golden brown like me, so maybe about 10 minutes. Now while your tenders are cooking, we're going to multitask a bit and prep our honey chipotle sauce, which I'm blending up some chipotles in adobo along with garlic and chicken stock. And for the sauce, I have unsalted butter, some chipotle seasoning, the strained chipotle puree along with honey, apple cider vinegar, and some chicken stock. Also, y'all, I'm extremely sorry in advance, but I did not measure this sauce, so measure with your heart, simmer it until nice and thin and reduced like this, and then I put a ton all over my tenders, and then I just paired them with my homemade ranch recipe. I have a ton on my website, link in bio, poured more sauce, and then I paired it with a classic grape olipop, y'all already know, and yeah, tag me if you try it, and let me know what tenders you want to see in my next video. Cheers.
It looked good. I ain't gonna lie. It looked good. Yum. Aggressive. Why do you guys squeeze the life out of it?
Grandissimo.
So loud. This is the loudest ASMR I've heard, and I don't like it. It's so overly loud. Okay, God, this guy's so aggressive. Okay, cool, nice. Next. That looked good. Quick, simple, straightforward, but delicious.
This
I'll
has
take
to be
it.
some of the best pasta I've ever made.
That looked
It was
loaded.
So cheesy, flavorful, and delicious, and not to mention my family loved it. Here's how I made it. In a pan, I added ground beef and ground sausage and onion.
Okay, nice,
Meat was
interesting
cooked,
mixture.
I drained it and added tomato sauce, crushed tomatoes,
What's that
and diced
tool she was using
tomatoes.
to chop it up?
Seasoned with onion powder,
think we need
garlic
that.
powder, Cajun seasoning, black pepper, oregano, and sugar. Next, I added my cooked noodles
Okay.
to the sauce and I set them aside. For my Alfredo sauce, I used 1 stick of butter, garlic sauce.
I'm not a fan of the
1
sugar
cup of
stuff.
heavy cream, 2 cups of Parmesan. I seasoned with oregano, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika. Next, I added my noodles to an oven-safe dish and poured my Alfredo sauce on top and topped it with some mozzarella cheese and cooked it in the oven on 400 for about 10 to 15 minutes. And it was done after that.
Mm,
This has to be some of the best.
the sauce
pasta
is a
I've
little watery from looking at it. Even when baking it. I think she should have left it baking for a little bit longer. Just saying. I don't know. Okay. I haven't had steak in a long time. And I don't plan on having steak anytime soon. But that looked good though. Okay, cheese. Good. Sauce. What kind of sauce is that? Is that cheese sauce? I ain't gonna lie, it looked good. I'd eat it. I'd destroy that plate. You know? That looked good. Alright, hold on a minute. We're gonna mute that because It's so loud too. Okay, so loaded fries. Okay, cool. I'm not sure exactly all that was in there. I wasn't paying attention.
Alright, so
It was just
last
so
night for
loud.
dinner I made this delicious chicken and broccoli pasta bake. Plenty
Sounds
of
good
flavor and
already.
it doesn't
Chicken
take
and
too long to
broccoli
make. It's
with
perfect for
cheese.
fam. Let me show you guys how to
Perfect.
get down on this one.
That's all I need.
So I got a few chicken breasts that I
That's a
had
few?
sliced in half just to thin them out. It also allows them to get like closer in size so that they cook more evenly. I coated them with some avocado oil, hit them with some of that Kimmy's Yes That Much seasoning, like
Okay.
a good amount of it, Yes That Much, and then some all-purpose seasoning, and then some smoked paprika to finish these things.
Nice.
After I seasoned them up, I gave them
It's
a
like,
quick
oh, you're not
rub
gonna do
down
a
just to
sauce
make
with
sure
it?
that the
Nothing.
seasoning was evenly distributed all over the chicken. Once it gets all seasoned up, it should look just like this. If you want to add more seasoning, go ahead. I added some avocado oil into a large skillet over medium-high heat, and I dropped these chicken breasts down. I seared these on each side for a few minutes. You just want to make sure they get nice and brown just like this. Give them a good flip and just let them sit for the other couple minutes. I basted them with a couple tablespoons of butter. And after about 6 minutes total from both sides, I just took them off and put them on a sheet tray on the side. If they're not reached that 165-degree temp, just put them in the oven and let them finish cooking. In that same skillet, I added 2 more tablespoons of butter, some onions, some garlic, sauteed that up before I added some flour to it. This is all-purpose flour because we're going to make a little roux just to make sure that everything comes together when I bake it in the oven.
Nice.
Mix
Okay.
that up, cook the flour out. Then I'm going to deglaze with some chicken broth. I know it's a non-stick, but yes, I said deglaze. Then you want to go ahead and add some heavy cream to it so we can work on this cream sauce. At this point, we're working with medium low to low heat.
I mean, that's
And then you wanna
that.
go
That
ahead
looked like
and
it's already
turn that
getting nice
down
and
to
thick.
low. Add in your cheese. I use some mozzarella, pepper jack, and some Parmesan cheese. Boil some water, salt it heavily, and then add some rigatoni pasta into it. Cook that until just slightly before al dente. Add some spinach to the cream sauce. And then we're going to go in some more seasoning, the cooked pasta, some broccoli that I had cooked down. Chop up that chicken into some bite-sized pieces so that we can add that to the pasta as well. I know it seemed like that was a lot that was happening at once, but go ahead and give this
Nah,
a good mix
I got
just to
it.
make sure everything's well
I
incorporated.
got it all dialed down.
Add some more cheese if you want to get that nice little cheese pull, and then prepare your baking dish. No oil or anything needed. Just put the pasta right in there.
Perfect.
Sliced up the remaining chicken breast at an angle, and then I placed them on top of the pasta.
I'm hungry,
Coated it
and
with
I
some more
literally am
mozzarella
full, but I'm
cheese and
hungry
got that
again.
into the oven at 375.
That
and I
that's probably
baked
the
it
best
until
dish here.
everything was
The
just
chicken,
melted, golden
the
brown.
broccoli, the
Maybe
cheese, the
about 15 to 20
pasta.
minutes. Everyone's oven is different, so yours might take 25 minutes, but just keep checking on it. Once it was done, I let it cool for about 10 minutes, and then look at that cheese pull, y'all. This was a lot of food. I'm talking like 10 to 12 servings for you and its whole family. There's plenty of flavor in
That's
here,
enough
and look, it
food
has
for like
veggies,
3
so I
days
guess
for
you
my
could call it
family.
healthy, even though it
3
has
to
a
4
little
days.
cream and cheese.
That's a lot.
Flavor is definitely there.
That's a lot of
Make
food.
sure that you season it to your liking. Try this one out and let me know when you guys do.
Why did
This
he
has
just
quickly
cut?
become a family favorite in my
It
house.
looked good,
We make
though.
it like 10 times, and you already know it's a wrap. Let's go.
All right, that right there, that looks delicious. That probably is delicious. I want it, Mrs. Boss. You already know. Anything else?
Everybody's so
Oh
creative.
my God.
You ever have a barbecue
I'm
and just
afraid.
have so many sausages left over, and you're wondering, what am I going to do with all these packaged sausages? Here's a recipe. Get yourself some hot boiling water and put those packs of sausage right into a pot and cook them down. That's right, only boil them for a very short time because you don't want to cook them too long because you'll be cooking them again later on in the process. See that? See how it looks like it almost did when you first put it in? That's what you're going for. When it looks like that, just take them out and put them onto a cutting board. I know what you're thinking. I usually just eat them like that. But we're doing something different here. Cut them up. See that? Cut them
Oh,
all
man.
down. I remember my mother used to do this, and she used to put it inside of eggs. But we're not going to do that here. Now put them in a bowl. Okay. You have loads and loads of sausages, which will feed a lot of children. Kiki makes this recipe every now and again. But for some reason, as soon as she put it on the table, the kids run it back outside. Here we go. Add your ketchup and your mustard. That's a pretty decent condiment to put on top. Ketchup and mustard. So it's simple right now.
Yeah,
All right, add
why are
more
we going?
mustard. You want to add loads and loads of everything that you love. Normally what you would top with it.
What's that?
Uh-oh.
Is that cream cheese?
All right, this is turning a little different. Now we're adding heavy cream and we're adding
Oh.
cream cheese. So you want all sorts of creamy stuff. See how you probably wouldn't have did that? but we're doing it here. Now add
pinch-
some black pepper. You must season
pinch.
it, but very, very little.
Pinch.
Because the sausages taste great by themselves. Now, you want to stir that all up.
Oh, that looked good.
See
That
how it
looked,
looks
that
like
looked, God.
ambrosia
That,
salad,
I
but
didn't
it's
say
not?
good. That looks
See how it
horrible.
looks like some sort of marshmallow fluff stuff, but it's not. Okay, there we go. Stir it all up. And don't think about the flavors together because you might change your mind. Put it all in a casserole pan. Just half of it now. See how that looks like something you're wondering, what is this going to taste like?
I don't want to
But we're
know.
going to find out. Now you're going to put some cheese on top. All right, this is turning it up. You know why?
Oh, God, here she goes.
Because it ain't gonna slide
Don't
down
come easy if it ain't cheesy.
So you must add your cheese. Now, if you don't have all these ingredients, go down to your local store
God.
and ask them if you can get them on the eye, and you'll pay them when you get your paycheck. Don't go to Kiki's because Kiki got an attitude with me now because I sent everybody to her house. All right, now add the rest. Add the rest right on top. See how it resembles sort of a lasagna, but you would never do it
Nah.
this way? See how it resembles a lasagna, but not? That's right. Now mix it all up and add more cheese on top because you want to cover up all that stuff you just did. You don't want anyone to see what's going on underneath. Now you want to put it in the oven. Uh-oh. Before we add it to the oven, you got
that
to season
oregano?
it up with loads of Italian seasoning.
That's Italian seasoning? Oh,
What
God.
else we going to put on there? More Italian seasoning because that's all you need. Because the rest of the seasoning is in the sausage. There we go. Now put it in the oven for 75 days and, oh, see how it looks like macaroni and cheese that didn't finish cooking?
Oh,
But it's
my
not.
God. That looks
see how it looks
horrifying.
like something you probably would eat. But everybody's so
Oh,
creative.
Jesus. All right. That's going to be it for us. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it and enjoy whatever you eat next. Peace.